Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Don't mind my input delay.
There. I muted this shit. That's because that's the thing that was. Boy, howdy. This has become a.
Boing, howdy,
Let's shut right there.
indeed.
Why does it look like I haven't changed shirts since last week?
I think you had a different jersey on. Speaking
Did
of
I?
though, how's the week been going for you?
Oh,
It's been
man.
pretty
It's
rough over
been,
here.
yeah, it's been pretty rough, but a lot of shit's been happening here.
Well, do share with the team, share with the class.
No, no, but if only you knew. If only you knew.
Bitch, we have the same job. What do you mean if only I knew? I do your job plus another job at the same damn time. Of course I know. I'm the only
No, no, no,
person you
no,
can
no, no, no,
relate
no, no,
to.
no, no, no. You don't understand, dude. You don't understand. If
I'm
only
listening. That's
you
why
knew. I'm not gonna tell you. If only you knew, though. If only you knew.
that's it. I quit the podcast. Back
We're back at it again on a regular schedule program.
for the first
After,
time in weeks.
yeah, in the first time in the weeks, we've had I'm gonna safe to say that you and I work for different teams. But it feels like you and I do the do a lot more than what is expected of us. You
Oh yeah.
specifically.
Oh yeah. No, I'm doing the boss's job tomorrow. He's got some stuff going on. So worst case scenario, I've got an outlet to the guy who covers.
Mm,
I really don't like reaching out to him unless I absolutely have to. The game
yeah, yeah,
plan
no.
is get off the cast tonight, straight to bed, get up early, hope nobody calls in, handle it from there. We'll see how it goes.
I think it's the first time I'm wearing this shirt without you can see my tattoos.
Oh yeah, you got a tattoo or two?
Yeah, I got a tattoo. I always forget I have tattoos. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I have two tattoos.
I don't.
Yeah,
I look at these all day.
yeah, because they're right on your forearm. Mine are hidden between my sleeves, but no, what's call it? Yeah, no. So you do that. You do the boss's job, and me, I am basically the one that they send out to cover people's shifts whenever they call in or on their days off.
I want you to know, as far as like connectivity goes, I missed all what you just said. Run it from the top for me. Oh, you do.
You
Yeah, there we
do
go.
the boss's job on your end.
Yeah.
On my end, I'm usually the one that picks up people's stores whenever they're off, or when somebody calls in, I pick up like a store or two extra.
Yeah, that'll do it for sure.
Yeah, no,
Same kind of ideals. I'm just lucky enough, equipped enough to handle 99% of the issues that could occur on a day-to-day basis. So
yeah,
I'm glad that I've been put in a position where I can do this and I have the knowledge to deal with it, so that I don't am having to like panic or anything like that.
yeah. Dude, I panic every time at these stores because I do not know how or why, but these ladies, these older ladies, mind you, are horny for our soda.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that one, Chief.
So
Hey, I
this is
want you, I
happening
want you to, I want you to deep dive this one for me because that's a very
exactly.
specific collection of words. There we go. I'm back.
Yeah, you're back, and we have to do an early commercial break, I
Yeah,
guess.
how is your commercial place? I saw the whole thing. I just had I was having some connectivity issues, so I had to go
Yeah. So with
do it the
this,
hard
so
way.
I guess it glitched out when I said old women horny for soda.
Ah, yes, of course. And we need you to be more specific on that specific choice of words.
Yes. Yeah, old women horny for soda because there have been multiple occasions in the past week or so, not even a week or so. It's like a couple of days to where I'm stocking this soda brand that we work for, and it's like, oh, are you the so and so guy? And I'm like, yes. I've been drinking so and so for 30 years, and it's my favorite soda.
Well, that's just old
Oh,
white people in general.
it's old,
In
man.
this
Old,
specific area, we're like the Bible Belt for this bad boy. You know that, right?
bro.
Yeah.
Like I've had, oh my God. And then one lady had like basically just nothing but gums. I call her Guns McGee, and
What?
she, gums.
Oh, the gums. Yeah, look,
Gums, yeah, Gums McGee. Yeah,
flapping
Gums
at you.
McGee.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, you're stacking up the soda. Guess I'm gonna have to buy me some later." I'm like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, lady."
Hurry up and buy it now. That way you can quit flapping your gums at me. Thanks.
Right,
Good
right.
Lord Almighty.
Mm, dude, I have not seen so. And then since I wear the shirt with the brand on it,
Yeah,
I
you
see
use the
some people
t-shirts or the polos?
t-shirts.
T-shirt,
I
I
see
got you.
yeah, I see some of these ladies wearing a shirt. They're like, I'm like,
That's who you should fucking make the move on. You've already got a point of connection. Get you
and
some,
that
you just get you like a 70-year-old. It'll be fine.
put it. It's like I'm gonna date you for maybe 5 years, but make sure you put me on your will.
Mm. I mean,
I just see it. You gotta find money somehow, dude. With the prices that how everything's going up nowadays.
oh, brother, you're telling me.
I go to
I've
my
been
parents'
making,
house. I go to my parents' house. Why are you driving a Mercedes now? Don't
I've
ask
been
the questions
making
you don't want the answers
terrible financial decisions recently.
to. Why do you
Finally,
have a Lamborghini? Again, you don't want answer to the questions, okay?
finally paid off my toll tag the day before yesterday.
What's a toll tag?
You might want to look into that, Chief.
I don't take the tolls because fuck you. I'm not paying fucking any type of fucking toll, any money towards the city that I live in to where I already pay all this money to. Why the fuck do I gotta pay to drive on a freeway that takes me like 20 that shaves off like 5 minutes from my
Why
fucking
do
trip?
we pay for the freeway? Oh no.
Exactly. Why do we pay for the freeway?
But no, mine had not been covered in a while, so I was like accruing like fees and stuff. $800.
That's another thing I don't understand, dude. Like, if they want you to pay the fees, like, make sure you pay it, or else you're gonna add to it. It's gonna get to a certain point, like, I can't even pay it. Well, you should have paid it when you paid. I'm like, really?
Yeah, right. Fucked up, right?
Yeah, it's like with banks, it's like if you go overdraft, they charge you what, like a $30 overcharge fee if you don't pay it,
Yeah. Like, come on now. Doesn't make any damn sense. You want to keep me as a customer, quit adding fees.
right? It's like, oh, you're not letting me borrow what, $5, $10 just so I can buy a sandwich here, and then like 2 days later, you're gonna charge me $20 for a fee.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no.
already negative
Three
on my
fourths.
account.
No,
I'm already
right? What are you
negative.
gonna do? Make it more negative?
Yeah, it's like I'm negative like $5. Okay, cool. I don't want to wake up 2 days later and it's gonna be like negative 35. I'm like, what?
You know that lunch you were gonna have today? Nope. Nice
Nope.
try. Nice try.
This is why I have a savings account now. Well, pretty hefty one right now. So every time I go a little bit over my budget, just shift it on over to the checkings.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not gonna
dipped
deal with.
into mine specifically to do this, and now I'm actually fucking full gearing the whole thing back into it.
So,
So tomorrow, after I go grocery shopping, I'm gonna cut
mm,
everything back to like a couple $100 and just live
I
off that
mean,
for the
I
week.
mean, hell,
Because then the week after, I think I can do rent.
I
So,
mean, hell, you spend a little bit of chump change on the gunsmith stuff. So,
oh, I'm bringing that out. I spent more than chump. I bought the wrong one the first time, right?
Mhm. Yeah. For anybody
Which
that
this
listened
was,
to last week's episode.
yeah, this was an entire process. So I got the thing built. I think I sent you a picture. Um,
Mhm.
I put the new slide on it,
Yeah.
and then had to smith in. I had to take out the internals from the previous one, put those in, then put the sights on. Well, I've got the sights from uh, the irons,
Hmm.
and they hang over weird. So I want to get a new set of those. But I'm also going to, and man, let me tell you, the optic I want to stick on that thing is not cheap. It's gonna be a while before I go and purchase that one. Okay.
Is it gonna be one of those like laser pointers? Just
Well, yeah. So that's the thing. Put a red dot on it. I've got a laser on it already and a flashlight. Like the whole thing's
you
built.
you want to make sure that you don't miss
Yeah,
whatever you
right. I
get.
want to
You
make sure
don't miss.
everything. Like I got to make sure everything's on point. Uh, if anybody ever breaks into this apartment, I want to make sure that they're not walking out and I'm not shooting the neighbor's cat. Let's be real.
Persephone, no.
You leave my podcat out of here.
you accidentally, you accidentally shoot the cat.
It'd be like a fucking what was that? Boondock Saints.
Well,
Good Lord
I
Almighty.
mean, shit. At least you would have a good reason to shoot, unlike the fucking shooting that happened here in Garland.
Yeah, no, you were telling me about that. What went down?
So, okay, for anybody that's local here for us, I mean,
I'm
there was a
local. I'm in
shooting.
Garland. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, but you're on the opposite side of Garland. You're on the nicer side of Garland. What happened was more deep into Garland, right where in the area where Curtis kind of, floats around and does
Yeah,
some
yeah.
stores in that general area. And so apparently it was all over the news. Um, the police got into a shootout with some guy, and they ended up, shooting him multiple times and just unaliving him.
hmm
So, like I said, this is local news. This is just here local news in the Dallas Metroplex area. But as I was working one of the stores yesterday or the day before yesterday, I talked to one of the girls that works there because I'm pretty good with her. Like me and her just kind of chit chat every now and then.
Yeah, as one does.
As one does working for this company, you tend to chit chat with some of the workers at the stores. And she was off that day, so she came in with her dog, which by the way, it's a cute little bulldog. I love bulldogs, man. Like I love like those big, big dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
They're big old pooches. Anyways, so she said something about shooting while I was like finishing up the day, and I'm like, wait, what about shooting? Like the shooting that happened here? She's like, yeah, my boyfriend got shot. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
was he the one that got? Yeah. So my first, I'm like, was her boyfriend the one that got shot and killed, or shot not alive, or was it? She's like, no, no, my boyfriend is one of the cops. I'm like, oh, so your boyfriend's a cop? She's like, yeah, he got shot and he's in the hospital right now, but he's gonna, he got shot in the arm, so he's fine. I'm like,
Yeah, thank God it wasn't like
in that
something like
case.
internal. That would suck.
Yeah, no. So apparently the guy that started it he was a little bit of that powdered up, if you
He
know what
was
I mean.
skiing the slopes, boys.
He was skiing the slopes in a mid what's this February week
February.
where it's 70 degrees. February,
February.
mid-February week.
No snow on the ground, by the
He
way.
he was
Yeah.
he was yeah, no snow, but he ended up finding some, if you know what I mean. He sniffed it out.
Nipped it out.
Yeah, but apparently that's what happened. This dude was a little bit loco. He ended up he had a gun and he started shooting up in the air, just with shits and giggles. And her boyfriend was like in that general area, I guess, and he came up to him like, "Hey, I need you to stop that, before the shit
Yeah,
hits the
right.
fan." And the guy, fucking powdered up all out of his mind. Uh, Basically kept on doing it, and he ended up shooting at this cop's car, and that's when all hell broke
That
loose.
sounds like an absolute crazy fucking situation. Like one,
Hmm.
that just absolutely throws all the safety stuff right out the window. If you
Yeah.
purchase a firearm, use it safely, for fuck's
Mm,
sakes. If you don't,
for fuck's sakes.
um, well, there's consequences. There will be all kinds of consequences.
The biggest consequences if you shoot at a
Yeah,
cop,
no,
dude.
that guy's,
We respect our law
we
enforcement
do
here,
for the most part, even though they keep looking for
unless
me.
they unless they pull us over for dumb shit, then we don't
As
respect
long
them.
as
But
long as
for
long
the
as
most
ICE
part, we
doesn't
respect
pull you over, you're fine.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no, she said her boyfriend's recovering well. He's gonna, she was gonna go visit him later on, and blah blah blah, and this and that. I'm like, oh, thank you. Or that's a nice story to hear. I'm glad your boyfriend is in the hospital. Now, if you excuse me, I'm just gonna skedaddle on out of here since your boyfriend's a cop. 'Cause
Side bar, okay. Um, I would be curious to see what it's like to be shot. Okay, right? Weird concept. I'm not
Mm,
opposed to having somebody shoot me, provided I get the required medical service afterwards. Just to say that I've had the experience and I know what it's like. Because I mean, like hypothetically speaking, if I get into a situation where, God forbid, I will ever probably ever do it, have to shoot somebody, I'd like to know what they're going through when I do.
oh man, and then you know, I mean, he was unalived at sight.
Oh,
You know, he was lucky. Yeah, so they said the girl said that they shot him over 100
oh,
times.
and
Yeah,
they're worried about us.
so
That's a lot
dude,
of
like he should
that's
have
a
just
lot of work, to be real.
this boy should have just taken the L and gone to jail because then he would probably been able to break out of jail like certain somebody's Nintendo Switch.
Speaking of
Segway.
segue point. Oh my God. I was looking so forward to this. It actually stressed me out a little bit.
Mm,
So I've got a couple of Switches. One of them's the
yeah.
original model, not the day one Switch. Just a little bit later.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we get into any legal actions, make sure you say a gaming
My
console.
gaming console.
There you go.
Uh, I reached out to a buddy of a buddy, specifically a buddy.
Also, side note, sorry to interrupt. Time out. Side note. We do not condone any illegal activities with your consoles because that is straight up,
So, according to Nintendo in recent lawsuits, the
mhm,
um, emulation of consoles, games, or material, as long as you're not using them to modify existing IDs or anything like that, is fine, concerning you've done, oh, what is it? Had it before, right? Because there's
mhm,
plenty of games on N64 that are fantastic. OG Mario Kart,
yeah,
fucking Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the Metroid games, all that good shit. You can emulate on existing consoles as if you go to jailbreak it. That's not a huge issue. I won't be using it for
oh, okay,
anything online, nothing competitive. I won't have to worry about getting banned. It's just going to be for archival purposes. I'm basically out here
okay,
archiving previous IDs
games,
in order to
mhm.
create a library so that it doesn't get lost in time, right? This is like I'm creating a museum,
Yeah,
right? I got a terabyte that I was going to put together. I was going to do all the Nintendo stuff, have it lined out A to Z alphabetically, have it to where we could manipulate it and play around with it, right? I
okay.
wasn't trying to
So
like
it's
mass produce
so
it, not sell it, nothing like that. I just wanted to
yeah,
open up an IP that I had available to me and utilize it as a computer system. Shit that we do on a regular
okay,
basis.
cool. Yeah.
Well, it was patched and I couldn't fucking do it. So now I'm depressed. No,
Oh
I was invested
Jesus,
in
don't
this.
you
There's
love
so
that?
there's fine. So there's other avenues. I can reach out to
Mhm,
somebody who'd be able to do a couple of soldering points on my motherboard and able to open this
mhm.
up. But I need to find A, somebody I trust, and B, somebody that can get it done if I wanted to do that. Because the model I have currently isn't going to do it. I've got the OLED that I play on and I buy all my games on. Like
Play
yeah, you've
Fortnite.
seen I've got a library underneath my
It's
TV.
it's funny. It's funny when you're playing Fortnite and like it takes a minute to render everything, and I'm like, "Where's
Oh
the
yeah,
budget?"
no, yeah, because the Nintendo Switch I was operating on like the power of like an Xbox 360 or some shit like that. And
Jesus Christ.
it's definitely a generation two behind. I love it.
Is that why you're excited for the Switch too? Because they say the operating power on that's
Oh,
pretty
brother,
high
it
high
comes
specs.
up. I'm looking forward to the Switch too. This is why I went to go and jailbreak the other one because I was like, if I can turn that into an archive, I'll take the OLED, I'll move all my stuff from the OLED to the Switch 2, move that over, and then
Mm,
have the OLED console to where Kylie and I can play games together wirelessly, and we can do that
hmm
with Damien because he has an OLED too. So it's just it would be fun all around.
boy, fun all around. Which is going to graphics, and I didn't add this. I'm at this last minute to the notes, but speaking of graphics, um, did you see how the new teaser for Shrek 5 came out
No,
today? They literally came out a couple hours
no,
ago.
you texted me at some point, or no, we were playing
Yeah,
Fortnite. That's what it was. Yeah,
yeah. So the reason I bring up graphics is because the trailer shows us new style of animation for the new Shrek
I'm glad you
movie.
said new and not nude. I thought you said nude the first time. Okay,
New,
new.
new, 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 new. My ex is my Hispanic accent, okay? I can't spell out, I can't say out words as well as you
He's got
guys can.
a new anxiety medication for Hispanic attacks.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That's a I'm out. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, no, so I've watched it a couple times, and yeah, it's got a new like more of like a newer style, 3D animation style, and it's kind
It
of
was
weird.
like kind of like going
Got
like the
like that
way where we were
cartoony.
doing like oh, what was it? There's a whole era where like Tangled happened and Kanto, other Disney shits like that. Is it kind of more towards that era of
It's more like towards of the like Megamind, so to speak, the Megamind
Toonish,
animation.
Toonish, yeah.
Yeah, it's still 3D. It's just it looks more cartoony, if you know
So
what I
is it
mean.
like super different? Like can't fuck up Shrek. Shrek's like I bet I got numbers on this shit. Shrek's like one of the highest grossing fucking
Yeah, it's
whatchamacallit.
bro, Shrek is love.
You
Shrek is
get
life.
that shit out of our podcast before you start falling for Shrek. That'll happen. We already know you that people have been trying. They've been trying on you. You told me.
Did I unlock a repressed memory there,
No,
Nate?
no, 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 no. Well, that one existed already.
Oh my God, you've never seen that? Have you
Yeah,
seen
I've
that
seen the
video?
video.
I am not gonna put it on here, but for those of you interested in watching it, um, pause this for a second. Type in the YouTube search "Shrek is love, Shrek is life."
Brother,
Um,
Shrek 2 is the highest grossing at like, what was it, $500,000 straight out the gate. Box
Jesus
office
Christ,
numbers. Shrek
Jesus.
3 didn't even come close. They were at 322. Shrek 1 was a quarter million.
He's like Marvel Avengers be damned. It's Shrek that's the top dog.
Dude, dude. I'm pretty sure Avengers was like multi-million though. Just saying.
It was a billion
Was it a
dollar
billion
movie.
dollar movie? Was that grossing or oh
Yep.
damn.
Yeah. Grossing. Yeah. $1 billion. It's the highest grossing movie of all time.
That's not too shabby. Good
Behind
job, Marvel.
behind them is well, I think it's Titanic and then them, but because Titanic did like a limited theater release not too long after that, so they can get that. No, actually, no, it's Avatar. My bad.
Avatar.
It's
Yeah,
Avatar.
that's
Avatar. Yeah, Avatar's number one, and then Avengers Endgame is number two as the highest grossing movies of all time. It's just the reason that Avatar is back is because a few months after Avengers Endgame came out, uh, fucking the people that made Avatar was like, fuck it, let's re-release it on theaters. So they made more money off of that being in theaters again.
speaking of, they put the Avatar in the Fortnite shop. Yeah.
Fortnite.
Which is
Yeah.
funny because I made the connection. So that all comes together, right? Re-release, yada yada yada, Avatar, more publicity,
Yeah.
whatever. They put Cowboy Bebop in the shop.
Nate, did you just do a
I did,
segue?
I did, I did. Because
You motherfucker.
motherfucker,
He's learning, ladies and
love
gentlemen.
learning, I'm
He's
learning, I'm getting
learning.
there. I saw today, right before we recorded this fucking thing, a
Yeah.
trailer for Lazarus, right?
Mhm.
Lazarus, you're gonna have to look it up after this. It's giving me
Mhm.
Cowboy Bebop vibes. It might even be the same fucking company that put it together. like similar, like futuristic, like the whole trailer's put together with like jazz, and they've got the fucking colored bars come down theatrical style, like the intro to yes, exactly. There's plenty of trumpet in that bad boy, and I'm super looking forward to it. And I don't know what it is about at all, but it is giving me like it's giving me Cowboy Bebop straight out the gate.
Man, I really want to buy that emote, dude. The jukebox emote.
So I
Just
just
fucking
got the damn
the color for the weapons and
well, yeah, I
shit.
got that, but I got the crew pass for like $11 instead of paying for
Mm,
the battle pass, which is $10 anyway. If I do that in a
mm,
uh,
monthly
yes,
cycle.
if I do that, it'll just give me all of them for $11 instead of paying for just the regular one and for 10. And so
Mm.
I unlocked everything. It gave me like 2,000 V-Bucks. So I mean, you're gonna see some Spike Spiegel and some jukeboxes happening here pretty fucking soon.
So okay, so when you do that, it unlocks everything from the
All of
battle
it.
pass, even including the
Yep.
bonus pass. Might have to invest to that.
That's what I'm saying.
Might have to invest.
Because
I really
I
want the
already
sub.
got the regular one, right? And it was like, hey, for eleven
Yeah.
ninety nine, you get all the passes. So I got the entire, I got the Miku pass, I got the Legu pass,
Mhm.
I got the OG
Oh, you
pass.
got the
Yeah,
Miku pass?
so I've got all of them now.
Oh God, we're about to see fucking Miku flying
Yeah, so I'm
around.
hoping to see that. I'm hoping to see if it stays 11.99 or if they had like prorated me because I had the other two passes already. But I
Yeah.
also got in return what I paid for the other two in V-Bucks. So I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess.
Yeah, no, I really want the battle pass this season because it's got Sub-Zero and Scorpion's coming out pretty soon too.
Yeah, I
So
already got it. We're going there.
I like the glider though. The glider is fucking amazing. The fucking Mortal Kombat logo just gliding down and
You
shit.
know, have you gotten your hands on the so personal opinion, I do
Hmm.
like the Sub-Zero kit, but I like the bat
Hmm.
better. Let me tell you why.
The
I like the
bat.
bat. I like the bat so much. Because you just fucking you home run these bitches. Charge that thing up, you send them
Man,
into the abyss. It's great. It's fantastic.
send them into the bro. That bat is the best and worst thing
Oh
in
yeah,
that game right
absolutely.
now.
You're either getting your ass kicked by it or you're kicking somebody's ass with it. No in between
There's
at
no in
all.
between. And then when you just jump on somebody's car and just whack them into freaking the nether realm,
Dude,
brother.
we recently got
There's a
our
fight.
Discord put up for playing games together.
Can we put it on here? I can put it on. We can put our no,
No, no,
no,
no.
no, no.
We'll
Discord.
do one
Mm,
for FFS if at some point. I'll
and we'll do it. We'll do it whenever we get a Patreon
yeah,
coming
I'll
up.
work into making a FFS
But you
account
know what
for
I
us.
would put? You know what I
Hmm.
would put? This. I didn't put it in the last episode.
You
I'm
didn't
sorry
tell me
about
the
that.
damn thing. God dang it!
No, but there is this right here. Yeah, exactly.
Where is it? Oh,
All right.
right,
It is right up here, right between us. Right here.
right
Yep,
there.
right there. So, big news right now to, kind of segue into this. We are now sponsored by this group right here.
Affiliated.
Affiliated. We are affiliated with this group. They are basically, if you like energy drinks, like let's say, you're a fan of G Fuel and other supplements like that. This is an all natural one. What are you doing playing charades there? He's doing the shaker bottle. He's downing the
I'm a
drink, all
caffeinated
natural
addict.
flavors.
All right. I drink like 400 milligrams of
Hmm.
caffeine every day. And let me tell you, I'm going to be
Yeah.
the first one to put in on this fucking deal we got going on.
Hmm.
I'm going to have
So,
like 3 months of a supply coming to me here in about 48 hours.
so
And I'm going to get it
yeah, no.
10%
So
off, boys.
we are partnered with W right here. That if you go onto their website and type in this code right here, oh, you get 10% off your purchase. Now, the cool thing is, if you're an anime lover like we are, they have partnered with the number one anime right now,
Banger.
Solo Leveling. You can get a tub of their Shadow Monarch, or you can buy one of those shakers, which has your boy Drippy Woo, as I like to call him, Drippy Woo, Jinu Sung, if you know,
There's enough caffeine in that
or
bitch to raise the dead. Let's be real.
hell yeah. And you got our boy Igris right here on this on one of our bottles too, or one of their bottles. I am going to buy it. You're going to see the collection back here pretty soon, because I'm a huge solo leveling fan right now. It is
You won't
by
shut up
far one of the
about it.
best animes.
Give him
Yes,
shit
I will
about
never
it.
shut up
It's
about
good.
it.
It made me watch the whole thing. So
So make sure you go to w.gg, type in this code down here, and you'll get 10% off your
there you
purchase.
go. Shouts
Anything
out
else?
to our
Yeah, no.
three people who watch religiously. Love you guys.
Yeah. So back into the show. Okay. So, you know, so this week, and I'm going back to the commercial we just had right
Mhm.
now, going back, Solo Leveling and Dragon Ball Daima are the number one shows of this
I
week's
think you
anime.
said that last week, if I'm not mistaken.
The hot
Hot, hot
each
shit is
week
happening.
it
Keeps
just
climbing
keeps
up.
on getting, bro. They both tied 9.6 out of 10.
Oh damn. So I have
Every
I
time.
watched Solo Leveling. I have not watched Dragon Ball. I haven't
Mm,
watched Dragon Ball since like DBZ, like the OG shit. Like fucking I don't think
so
I've like
have you?
watched DBZ since fucking like I played Budokai back in the day.
mm, so have you seen Dragon Ball
Nope.
GT? You have not seen Dragon Ball
Nope.
GT when he gets turned into a little
Nope.
kid. So okay, so for people like you and people that don't watch anime or Dragon Ball Z, so Dragon Ball GT is an old show that came out back in the 90s. It was a continuation of Dragon Ball Z, but it's non-canonical because the creator Akira Toriyama did not even was not even a part of that project. It was all Funimation.
Okay. Tracking.
Premise of it was there was new Dragon Balls. The heroes got turned. Goku got turned into a little kid, and now he had to travel the galaxy to find these Dragon Balls, or else if they're not returned to Earth, it would blow up, and then they have all these
Oh no,
adventures.
it's Frieza and he's got the Dragon Balls.
You gotta send me that video again
Yeah,
so I
I'll
can put it
figure
right
that
here.
shit out. I know where it is somewhere.
I can figure it out somewhere. But anyways, so yeah, no. So they introduce a lot of these characters. They introduced Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT, which you've seen Super Saiyan 4, right?
I think you sent me something for that, if I'm not mistaken. Whenever you gave me the
Yeah,
grand reveal about this whole thing being canonical now.
yeah. Super Saiyan 4 is now canonical because of Dragon Ball Daima. But yeah. So anyways, Super Saiyan 4 was a huge popular. Like nobody really liked Dragon Ball GT. It's pandered. It's but the American intro to it, fucking banger, dude. Fucking banger.
I'll have to go and put this shit on my
It's called
list
the
real quick because I've got
called
a
Dragon.
fucking ever extensive list of shit to watch and just keeps getting longer and longer. I'm looking at it right now and it's fucking daunting.
Yeah, no, just if anything else, just watch the American intro of Dragon Ball
Just
GT.
take it from there.
It's called the Grand Tour.
Just
Yeah,
take it
just
from
take
there.
it
It'll
from
be
there.
fine.
It's a banger, dude. Just like the American intro for Dragon Ball Z, bro. Banger.
Oh man,
Maybe that's my maybe that's why I grew up loving rock music because of those two
I just listen
songs.
to a lot of fucking
Well,
rock music,
GT
so but we'll go
well
check
GT
that
is
shit
more of
out.
a rap song.
Oh yeah,
GT is more of a rap.
this is like
But
new
anyways,
metal.
I digress. No, it's just
Okay.
rap music. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, so yeah, basically, Goku gets turned into a kid, Super Saiyan 4 is introduced, yada yada yada. Dragon Ball Daima, same situation, a little bit more extended. Goku and everybody gets turned into kids or younger versions of
Hmm.
themselves. They go to the demon realm to rescue Dende. Uh, Goku later, like it's almost the end of the show. The tomorrow's gonna be, or as the time of this recording, all episodes are out of Dragon Ball Daima. Um, they introduced Super Saiyan 4, which makes it canon because this story is canon, and this is the last work of Akira Toriyama, who passed away before the show came out.
Oh, so this is like the
Sadly,
last the coup de grace,
yes,
if you will.
yes, because Funny enough, the show comes on tonight. Well, comes out Thursday night at 11:40 p.m. because Japanese TV is kind of weird with their times,
Yeah.
right? So the time that the show ends, the show actually no, the time that the show actually starts or whatever, it's something. It'll be 1 year to the day to where the creator passed away.
That's quite the fucking coincidence.
hmm I think they did that on purpose.
That's crazy. So did he just
So
happen
when
to
the show,
write a year's worth of content out before he?
so he had already the story written out before he passed
Mhm.
away. So all this was already created, like already in the works before he passed away. He actually announced it himself, like, "Hey, there's a new show coming out called Dragon Ball Daima. It's going to come out next year." So right as the show was about to release, he passed away on March the 1st.
Oh, fucker. R.I.P.
Yeah, so the show will literally end on the day that he passed away, or something like that, or it'll come out. But it's funny how my family has a weird things when it comes to famous people's deaths.
Elaborate.
Because March 1st is actually my dad's birthday, and that's when Akira Toriyama passed away, the creator of Dragon Ball Z. The worst one is mine. My I'm not gonna. Well, my birthday is November 12th, the day that Stan Lee, the creator of one of the co-creators of Marvel Comics, passed
I've got
away.
one for you. Let me
Go
fact
ahead.
check this thing real quick because I think I died either.
You
No.
died? Oh
Oh no,
God!
they
Oh
died.
God!
He's got.
Nate died. Oh no, Nate. No, Nate died.
We'll be back after these messages.
I know.
Oh shit. I'm pretty sure,
That's
I'm not
hilarious.
mistaken, which I might be mistaken. I think Kurt Cobain died on my birthday.
Oh God.
Let me double check this real quick. I don't want to put the false information out there. No,
Well,
no
I
fake
can
news
look it
here,
up on
boys.
the. I can look it up on the computer right here if you want me to.
I got it. We're going.
Go. Drum roll piece.
These are. I don't know any of these.
Kurt Cobain died. Kurt Cobain died. I can't do it for much longer, Nate. You gotta
Kurt
hurry up.
Cobain died. Wait, sorry, I'm still in the early 1900s.
For fuck's
For
sakes.
fuck's
For
sake.
fuck's sakes, Nate. Here, I'll look it up. Yeah, I'm looking it up
I
right
just,
now.
I just
Kurt
typed in April 5th deaths. A lot of people died on my
Cobain
birthday. You're gonna have to give me a second.
death. Here, I'm going right
Sam
now. April
Walton,
5th,
the founder of
1994.
Walmart, died on my birthday.
April 5th, 1994. Is that your
No,
birthday?
I was born on 1996.
And that's the day that he died. Yeah. No. So you were born 2 years after Kurt Cobain
2
died.
years and a day.
Ugh.
2
Yeah,
years
damn.
and a day. I missed out on all that good shit. Update
God,
news though.
as
Sam
you.
Walton died on my birthday back in 1992. So the
Creator of
reason
Walmart.
Walmarts exist.
Yeah, Sam
Crazy.
Walton. Which is funny. That's how he created Sam. He created Sam's Clubs too, which is someplace that you might want to find the thing that I found on the internet the other day. It was a freaking donut burger.
Do they have donut burgers at Sam's Club? Is this the
I
reason I
wish
haven't
they
had a
did, dude.
fucking membership? Is it because I'm worried about my arteries and my fucking
It,
cholesterol?
it's it sounds like something. It sounds like something you would find in the food court at fucking
It
Sam's Club,
sounds like
dude.
you ever watch the Boondocks? They bust out the Luther Burger.
Oh, the one that gives you the
It's a
itis.
yeah, it gives you that. It's the cheese. It's the
Hmm.
double cheeseburger placed in
Yeah.
between
So
two
no,
Krispy Kreme donuts.
I don't know, dude, but apparently in Ecuador, of all places, Ecuador, they in Burger King, I think it was Burger King.
Yeah,
I have to fact check it here in a second, but they have a thing called a donut burger, which is a fat person's
Trying
dream.
to find
I
out
am just getting wet. Just
what's going on in Ecuador right now, where you got to walk up to a fucking Burger King and be like, "Hey, my life's so terrible right now. Shit's fucking bad. I need, I need that donut burger."
I guess their donuts are a little bit less sweeter than ours. I don't know,
You say donut burger, I'm thinking like
but
glazed Krispy Kremes, fucking sandwiching all the greasiness that is
motherfucker,
American fucking food.
motherfucker, I already have my bags packed to go to fucking Ecuador. It's a fat man's wet dream.
Well, you
Okay,
got that you let me out. Just fucking send me one in the mail. It's fine.
send
Yeah,
you
send
one
me
in
one
the
in the
mail.
mail. It's fine.
I don't think Trump will let me bring it back
Brother,
over
I don't
here.
think Trump will let you back in the country if you go to Ecuador. Let's be real.
That's that's why I'm
You're
afraid of
about
leaving the
two
country in
shades too dark.
a shade
Just a
and a
shade
half.
and a
Okay,
half. My
get it
bad.
right. But yeah, no. I really want to go to Ecuador now just to try that. It is a fat person's wet dream, and I'm just salivating at the thought of trying to fucking donut
Do
burger.
yourself a favor. Get on YouTube.
Mm,
Look up.
mm.
I want to say his name's Jacob Weissman. Could be wrong.
A
A
wise
wise
man,
guy.
wise
Yeah, yeah.
man, eh?
No, I think he's got a, recipe for a Luther burger. And if you end up,
Why
I
now?
say he's got a recipe that he does for a Luther burger in regards to Boondocks. If you end up doing that, call
Nate,
me. I'll be there. I'll put five on
Nate,
it. It's
Nate,
fine.
Nate. Like I was telling Poopy Pants earlier, because we were talking about food. I told him, bro, quit trying to fucking talk dirty to me, because talking about food like that is making me just, just,
Good Lord Almighty. Speaking of food porn,
yeah.
um, I did
No,
that
no.
thing today with my Chick-fil-A
Mm.
where
Oh my
you
God, dude.
crack open the bag and you put your chicken patty in the middle and you fucking put your Chick-fil-A
Uh-huh.
sauce in it. And I got wild with that. I put a little bit of honey in there,
Uh-huh.
some hot sauce, rolled that bitch up like a spliff and fucking shook the shit out of it. I also
Mm.
ordered extra pickles. Gotta have the pickles.
What is what is it with you guys and turning me on, bro? It's like y'all want me to fucking be turned on by you guys talking to me fucking
Listen,
about food.
listen. I'm not gay. Okay? You're not gay. But the way you're talking to me is a little bit gay.
It's, speaking of gay people, the funniest shit. I don't think I've ever told you this story, but so some people have told me maybe all your problems will be solved if you were just gay.
That's the basic ass response for whenever you have women problems.
Yeah, no. So way back when I used to work at the Olive Garden,
Yeah.
right up the road,
Next, yeah, next
over
to my
there
house. Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah. So I worked there for 2 years. Met this, uh, met a lot of people there. A lot of, met some friends. Unmet some friends. Don't talk to them no more. But two people stuck out. One of them, they were a gay
Hmm.
couple, Francisco and Luis. Fucking funniest guys you'll ever meet. Fucking awesome to talk to. Just we would all hang out at on the border, right? Like literally two
Yeah.
restaurants down, and just all hang out as a group, like us and some coworkers, and just downing some drinks and just decompressing for the night after a long day. And back then, I had a lot of girl troubles, dude. Like I'm not as confident as I am now. You don't see the machismo that you see
Uh,
now. I was
Senor
very
Macho in the chat. I like what you're coming out with.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't see the confidence you see right now. You don't see the macho-ness. You don't see the fucking suave that I have
Well, it doesn't
sometimes,
help you
which,
that I fucking break your balls every day either.
yeah, fuck you. Anyways, so back then I was just a pathetic, beta guy, just trying to find a girlfriend, and you know, I had negative riz aura, bruh. Just I wasn't a Giga
These are
Chad.
all words that are 3 generations younger than you are.
I know. I just love saying them because they're
You got
funny as
that
hell.
fucking Ohio racist
Anywho,
Ghibli toilet swag. Goodness gracious.
skibidi bop bop. Oh my God. Side note. Well, real quick sidestep. today. I don't know why, but on my head, like you weren't working
Correct.
today. Curtis wasn't working today. Seth didn't work today. Uh, I was talking to Poopy Pants for a minute, but we were on and off all day on the
Oh,
phone,
so you're
right?
finally by yourself,
And
were you? Like,
yes, I'll finish the story here in a second about the whole game. But I like to jam out to music while I'm working, and for some reason, I got into such a deep hole with my music that I actually typed in Skibbity Riz Toilet, and I was actually listening to that song for a hot minute.
so kind of weird, but I digress. I listen to so much different fucking music. Like, I've gotten recently into quite a bit of a dip
Mm-hmm.
of like
Mm-hmm.
alternative indie, and I ended up finding a subculture called queercore, and it fucking slaps. Like, I don't know, it's just good. I can't not listen to it. I don't know what's going on, but it's great.
Okay,
I love
okay,
it.
okay. So it's going back to the
Yeah.
story. So yeah, this guy named Francisco and Luis, gay couple, funny as hell, cool to hang out with. They were part. We were all part of this group. And I would talk to Luis because he was the effeminate of the two
Hmm.
guys, but they were cool guys. And I was telling him my girl problems. This motherfucker, I kid you not, one day said, ah, "Why don't you just become gay? It seems like it would be a lot easier if you were." I'm like, "What?
You said that's an option?
No."
Oh,
I said, "Hell no. Sorry, but no. I am not ever switching sides. The only sides I'll switch is if I'm playing fucking
looks like
soccer."
so the only side I'm gonna switch is the cool slide of the pillow. Let's be real.
And let's be real. I need to wash mine because it's already got like drool stains all over the place because I just
Are you a drooler?
from the look of my pillows, yeah, I guess I
Fucking
am.
rough, bud.
I wake up with like a fucking line just going down my fucking mouth and just have to fucking wash my face every morning just to get the dried up drool
That's
out.
not nearly as fun as not doing that.
Well, I also snore, so
Okay.
there's
Have
that
you
too.
considered getting a mouth guard or a CPAP machine to fix that? Do you have a
Uh,
deviated
no,
septum, or are you just a big boy who's got narcolepsy?
I'm not a narco.
No,
What you
not a
talking about? I don't
narco,
do drugs.
cabron. There's a difference.
I don't fucking sell Colombian
I
Bam Bam. I'm
wish you
not a
did.
narco.
I would go back on my
Oh, whoa,
sobriety.
whoa.
No, 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 no. We don't do that here. We don't do that here.
We don't do that
No,
here. We do this. If we have issues, we do the 12-step
I'm
program.
not doing that either. But I also refuse to have issues at this point in my life. My alcoholism is the only thing I
um,
allow currently.
we alcoholism. I think here in me working 6 days has slowly but surely turning me into an
You
alcoholic.
ever drink all those fucking Arizonas you're talking about?
I didn't, but my
No,
friend did.
solid. You pointed at me, so it made it weird. I did not drink
No,
those.
well, not
Yeah.
you, but I'm okay over
There
there.
we
How about
go.
this? Pointing up, point up. There you go. Because the door's right
There
over
you
there.
go.
The door's right. Yeah, the door's right behind this camera. So yeah, no, because I have you kind of at an angle. But yeah, no, it's been a rough week, dude. And now you know the week.
At least I didn't have to pry it out of you like fucking pulling teeth. Goodness
That is
gracious.
okay. So going back to the intro real quick. That is such an annoying thing to do.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
That is okay because Seth has done it before. If he's listening right now, Seth, quit fucking
Hi
doing that.
Seth.
I hate you doing that. I said. But yeah, no. This motherfucker said, "Dude, so and so is like, has this going on. If only you knew." I'm like, "Well, I want to know. I'm curious. I can't tell you. It's too personal. But if only you knew." Like, motherfucking Seth, tell
Anything
me.
ever like that ever happens, I should just assume and be like, oh, if only you knew. And I was like, well, it
Uh,
sounds like he has got
yeah,
a
if only you
fucking
knew.
pornography meme going on right now. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. Like,
we don't.
gonna assume the worst case scenario if you don't tell me what the problem is.
We, we don't know. We don't know anything going on. Like, if only you
Oh,
knew,
you've
then
been
tell
evading
me.
taxes for
Tell me
seven
what is.
years and have been secretly sleeping with the fucking uh first lady. I was like, I don't fucking know, man.
Melania Trump, hell yeah, dude. I was, I mean,
Oh
maybe
my
that's why she's
god.
not seen so much. All you see is Donald Trump. You don't see fucking Melania Trump anymore. Speaking of Donald Trump, oh my God. Another last minute note that I gave you. Did I tell you what happened in the White House, or not in the White House, but like a government building in Washington D.C.?
You did. I don't know if I put it in the
No.
notes though.
So
Yeah.
no, but it's a funny last story to finish off the podcast. But so you know how the whole government has been up in arms, who is running the country and shit, and people are like, oh, it looks like Elon Musk is running the country. No, it's Donald Trump, and just back and
Well,
forth, right?
so the whole shebang was that
Yeah,
Elon's like, I'm going to have the Department of Government Efficiency, and we're going to cut spending that's unnecessary in space, and yada 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 yada.
yeah,
It's been a
yeah,
whole thing. It's very polarizing. You're either pro or con at this point.
yeah, yeah. So so somebody ended up hacking into the TVs at a government building somewhere in Washington D.C.
Hmm.
And lately, there's been a whole debacle of how Trump is calling himself the king and whatnot, and you know, it's a whole political thing. We don't get that political here. We just kind of crack funny things about it because this funny thing was somebody hacked the screens that you see in government buildings and put an AI video of Donald Trump kissing Elon Musk's feet, and with the caption that
Oh,
says "Long live the real king."
why has got to be the feet, man? We walk on them shits.
Bro, I don't know. It's funny though. It's funny the video. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to put it up here, but it's funny. It's like all these like different like you walk in, there's a huge TV with that on, and then you walk down the fucking hallway. There's another one over here, and
Speaking of feet, shout out to coconut water,
for what?
tasting like feet. Shouts out to your previous boss too.
It seemed like feet. My previous boss is your boss.
Correct. I don't know why it knows what feet taste like.
Well, I mean, maybe he has a foot fetish. We don't know.
He doesn't. He's made it very clear. I've talked to him about it.
I mean, he's always like, my wife is hot. She can get away with pretty much anything.
At this point, yes.
I'm like, dude, I can't. I mean, I wouldn't blame me if you got a foot fetish with her. I mean, I've seen pictures of her. Oh, he's shown pictures of her to
Yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's very attractive. She is very attractive. I'm not gonna lie. She's very attractive. And I'm like, dude, I can't blame you if you do got a foot thing for her.
Well, so, man, I don't know if this is the place to have this conversation, but you were sitting across the fucking table from me who was talking about getting stabbed under his eyes with the Botox needles to test a new injection fucking thing. And that's just is done. That's it. It's
That's what
sold.
he. That's the day when he said she can pretty much get away with anything. She can
Yeah,
pretty much do anything to him because she's hot. Oh
that's a
God,
mood. It's a mood.
it's a power move. It's a power move. He's an alpha dog in a world full of betas.
What does that make me? Oh no,
He,
I'm a
he's got that.
beta.
He's got that skibby riz, skibby bop bop. Yes, yes.
This is not a bet I'm willing to do this late in the fucking pod.
Oh God, but yeah, now we're about to wrap it up. So, you got any final words for our viewers today and
Final words.
listeners, because we do have this podcast on Spotify. If you listen to it on Spotify, make sure you check it out on YouTube to see some of the funny stuff that we do on camera. But Nate, you got anything to say?
I'm here for the listeners. I'm just like you. I don't actually partake in visual media. Visual media is so overrated. So many things you could do in life that
Mhm.
acquire your eyes to operate, okay? Listening to a conversation, not it. You want to get in there and you want to hear with your ear holes. You want to get down deep in those fucking ear canals and you want to really listen to this bad boy. And we're not doing anything fancy enough to, well, we're not doing anything fancy enough to fucking require your eyeballs. We respect our listeners here, okay?
We're over here penetrating your ear holes.
No, 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 no. We're enticing their ear holes. The penetration is not something we're on board with. We don't penetrate ear holes here. We entice ear holes. Thank you very much.
we We violently savaged the ear holes.
To be fair, I do have something going on with this ear hole currently where my headphone does some weird shit. I think I have ear fatigue, but that's
Is it
not
the left
because of
one?
us.
Is it the
Yeah,
left one?
it's the
Mine
one.
does the
Yes.
exact. Mine does the exact same thing. Like this one, perfect, nothing. But after I wear it on my left for a while, all you hear is
Yeah,
like it, like yeah. Because I guess because I'm not left dominant, but yeah, no.
I guess I'm
But
gonna have to fucking contact somebody.
yeah, you still have the warranty. I don't. I bought these things like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, you gotta suck up this warranty before it fucking expires. Let's be
Yeah. So, anyways, so yeah, no, make sure to like and follow this video. Remember our promotion is I'll put it up here again, right there. Promo code's right down there. Get 10% off.
real. So
Get
much
you,
caffeine. If I have a
get
heart
you.
attack, you guys know what happened.
Yeah, that caffeine is all natural, so it's good for you. It's good for you. It's made out of the extract of coffee beans, so it's that pure thing. It's that pure. But yeah, no, like I said, 10% off. Get yourself a Shadow Monarch tub. Get yourself a freaking Igris or Genu shaker, or just pop in the shop, see what else they got. They got tons of flavors. So
Personal
again,
favorite is strawberry kiwi, but I'm a basic bitch. Y'all feel free to branch out.
it's a strawberry watermelon, but yes.
Oh, fuck. See, that got it from the pot.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I haven't. Well, like I said, just go in the shop, see what you like. I've had some of their flavors, and we're about to get some here in a minute, here in the next week or so. Also, one more surprise for you, Nate, and this is just for you, Nate.
Oh,
Next
just for
week,
me.
yes,
Oh,
and the listeners and viewers. Next week, we're basically pimping ourselves out. We're pimping
okay.
ourselves out. We've
All
got
right.
we've got this going on, right? The W. We had the almost sweet treats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
now we got
banger fucking commercial, by the way.
banger fucking commercial. See it on one of our older episodes during Valentine's week.
Post
Also,
it on the channel at some point too.
also, there's something in the works. Something in the works that you might like too. So stick around for that.
Well, I'm
Anyways,
not going anywhere, motherfucker. We run this bitch together.
do we run? No, we walk. We walk
No,
everywhere,
no,
dude.
nobody runs in our fucking group. Let's be real.
There's one guy in our group that he just gets winded just getting out of his car. But that's another story for another time.
Put it in the notes.
Put it in the notes.
Put it in the notes.
Until then, we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, it's been real. This is for fuck's sake starting to fuck off.
For fuck's sakes.